yogis. Welcome to your flow into yin practice. In this practice, we will combine long holds with some more dynamic movement with breath. And the end result is that your body just feels really good and you feel pretty settled and grounded. So you will need a couple of props, and you don't have to have yoga props. I'm using a bolster and a yoga block, but you can absolutely use a firm pillow from your bed and a big sturdy book, or even a couple of books. So to start, pop the bolster or the pillow lengthways down the mat behind you and prop it up with your books or your block. It doesn't have to be propped up a lot, just a little bit. And then come on down and sit in front of it, hugging the round end or the short end into your sacrum as you recline down. So the bolster or the pillow will pick up the back of the spine, the back of the head rests. And then take your feet as wide as the mat, even a tiny bit wider, and let the knees knock inwards towards each other. This creates a really nice spreading of the sacrum. It's good for the back. And then take your arms out by your sides, palms up, and close down the eyes. You should be comfortable here. So if you're not comfortable, you can switch out to a different shape lying on your back that you are comfortable for. We'll be here for a few moments. Settle into some stillness. And as your body familiarizes itself with this shape, notice how the mind should also become quieter. Our yoga practice is a tool to just turn away from the internal chatter, the noise that we create, and turn towards just that quieter, stiller part of our mind. The part where we can feel the intricacies of the body, all the systems at play as they work with each other to keep us alive, to keep us here, energized. And if we don't take the time to notice that quieter part of ourselves, it can be really hard to know what's going on, how we really feel physically, emotionally, psychologically. And if we don't really know, then it's pretty hard to make changes. So yoga provides a doorway. It opens it, and it's up to you whether you step through or not. So enjoy your deep, long, steady breath here. Take about 4 more breaths. There is no hurry, no rush. Keep your eyes closed. Try not to fidget any other part of your body. Just drop the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. Resettle into stillness. Notice where you feel this. Most likely through the groin, inner thighs. Notice how the change in the position of your legs changes the felt experience across your sacrum. Three more breaths here. Begin to press the soles of your feet together towards each other. Notice how that switches on the muscles through the inner thighs. Keep pressing the soles of feet towards each other. Take your hands down either side of you, belly to spine, chin to chest, as you lift on up. When you get there, take your hands and wrap them around your ankles and slip your heels a touch forward so the diamond-shaped heels to groin is pretty broad. Use your inhale to sit really tall and look up. Use your exhale, chin to chest, lean back on the sit bones, press back between your shoulders. As you inhale, rock forward, long spine, look up. As you exhale, lean it back, chin to chest. 3 more like that. Inhale to lift and look up. Exhale to roll it back, chin to chest. Again, inhale, lift and look up. Exhale, roll it back. Keep your eyes closed. Take 1 more of those. As you finish, lift tall through the crown of the head. Press the soles of the feet towards each other. Take your right hand to your left ankle. Take your left hand behind you. Go on and twist over to the left. You can look over your left shoulder. Take 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath here. Stay in your twist. Reach your left arm for the ceiling. Lift it all the way up. As you exhale, left hand, come down to the right ankle. Lean back, chin to chest. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, right hand releases behind you, twist to the right. 3 breaths here. Narrowing the shoulder blades and dropping them down the back. 1 last breath here. Soles of feet stay pressing together. Keep in your twist. Inhale. Right arm reaches to the ceiling. Exhale, wrist crossed, right ankle to left, or right hand to left ankle, lean it back. Inhale to lift it up. As you do, lift your arms, Garudasana, Eagle, wrap your arms. Right will be over left. Pause for breath in. Breath out, drop the shoulders, but pull the elbows forward. Hug the belly in. As you inhale, take a twist towards the left. As you exhale to center. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale to center. Swing open the arms, big, broad chest, like you're squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then swoop the left arm over the right, Garudasana arms. Pause. Drop the shoulders from the ears, pull the elbows forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Big open of the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. Hands will come down. Just shift your props off to the side of your mat. You're done with them for now at least. Come on over onto your all fours, your tabletop position. Spread the fingers, shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, look up. As you exhale, dome through the upper back, chin to chest. As you inhale, pelvis rocks forward, heart lifts, look up. Last time as you exhale, dome. Good. Neutral spine, flat back. Tuck your toes and send your left leg back, toes to the mat, press out through the heel. Keep pressing out through the left heel and into the hands as you hover your right knee to your nose, tiger cut. Tap your right knee down to the mat, look forward. Again, hover knee to nose, tiger cut. Down to the mat. One more time, hover knee to nose. Down to the mat. As you kick your lower right leg off to the right side of the mat, left foot to the back of the mat, left leg is long. Unpeel the left arm to the sky, look up. Take a bend in the elbow, hand behind head, take a big breath in. As you exhale, tap left elbow to the inner right elbow. It won't come all the way. As you inhale, lift left elbow to sky. Exhale, tap left to right. Inhale to lift up. One more time, exhale, tap. Inhale to lift, this time release the left fingertips to the ceiling. Reach the left arm all the way overhead and hover the left leg hip height. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, left foot down, toes to the back of the mat, up and over, left hand inside the left foot, right arm to the sky. Take a big breath in. Legs stay exactly the same. Torso, reverse the warrior. Left fingertips swoop up, right down. As you exhale, big windmill of your hands. Square your hips. You're pointing now back of mat. Tuck your right toes. Come off the right knee, fingertip lunge. Right hand stays down. Left arm floats to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, take the hand to the mat, downward dog, step it back. Take a full breath in here. Stay for your exhale. Forward into plank. Soft delivery of your knees to the mat. Right leg goes behind you, press out through the heel. Press down into your hands, left knee to nose, tiger curl, lift up. Exhale, left knee taps the ground, look forward. 2 more times, tiger curl, lift up. Tap it down. Last time, lift it up. Tap it down.
Send your lower left leg to the left side of your mat, right foot to the back. Unpeel the right arm to the sky. Inhale. Right hand behind the head, breath out. Breath in, spin your chest to the ceiling. As you exhale, tap elbow to elbow. Inhale, lift the elbow. 2 more, exhale, curl in. Inhale to lift. Last one, exhale, curl. Inhale to lift, unravel the right fingertips to the sky. Reach your right arm overhead. Pick up your right leg long, side body, fingertips to heel reach. Right foot comes down, toes turn to the front of the mat. Right hand inside the foot, left arm up. Body stays the same, lower body stays the same. Torso, reverse the warrior. Sweep your right fingertips high on your inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands, square the hips, tuck the left toes, fingertip lunge. Float your right arm to the sky, inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, downward facing dog, breath out. Rock forward into plank. Knees, chest, chin. All the way to your belly. Elbows hug in. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale, tap the nose down. 2 more times. Inhale for cobra, lift. Exhale, tap the nose. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, child's pose. Ripple it back. Spread the fingers, buttocks to heels. Up onto the all fours. Left leg goes back. Tiger curl, breath in. Exhale, tap your right knee. Again, tiger curl, lift up. Exhale, tap your right knee. 1 more time, tiger curl. Tap the knee. Kick the lower right leg off the right side of your mat. Left hand to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, hand behind head. Breath in, heart to sky. Just 1 time. Exhale, curl. Inhale, uncurl, lift the arm. Reach the left arm overhead. Lift the left leg hip height. Option stay or bend the left leg. Catch the foot behind you. Kick back. If you have the foot, release everything long. Left foot to the back of the mat, toes point short edge, left hand inside the foot, right arm to the sky. Reverse the torso, breath in. Hands windmill to the earth, easy twist lunge, right hand down, left up. Come off that back knee, please. Full breath in here. Exhale, hand to mat, plank pose. Breath into the tiptoes. Knees, chest, chin. Belly to earth, inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, nose taps. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Nose taps. Last one, Bhujangasana, cobra. Child's pose, wrap the belly to the spine as you press buttocks to heels. Right away up onto your all fours. Right leg goes back. Tiger curl, left knee to nose, hug in. Tap the knee down. Hug it in. Tap the knee down. 1 more time, hug it in. Knee taps. Lower left leg to the side of the mat. Right arm to the sky. Inhale. Bend the elbow, hand behind head. Tap elbow to elbow just once. Unravel right arm to the ceiling, look up. Right arm reaches overhead, lift the right leg long. Bend the knee, wrap the arm behind you, catch the foot, or just stay long. Release everything back long. Right toes to the front of the mat, turn them to the short edge, right hand inside the foot, left arm to the sky. Up and over, reverse the torso, inhale. Hands windmill to the mat, easy twist, off that left knee, right arm to the sky. Right hand comes down, step it back, plank. Take a breath in. Full or supported chaturanga, breath out. Cobra, or perhaps upward dog. Downward dog, roll it back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Forward into plank. Knees deliver to the mat. Left leg behind. Right knee to nose, tiger curl, lift up. Just one more time, tap it down. Knee to nose. Send it back, three-legged dog, right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, roll the right hip open, keeping your chest square to the mat, so press more into your right hand than your left. Square the hips, step your right foot all the way through between your hands. As you inhale, rise that up for crescent lunge. As you exhale for arrow, crown forward, arms back. This will come all the way up. Straighten your right leg. Take it into side angle to the back of the mat. Left toes turn back, left forearm to thigh, right arm reaches. Hold. Take an inhale, reverse your warrior. And as you exhale, hands catch behind to bow to the inner left thigh, head heavy. Release through your bind, 10 toes now to the back of the mat. Crescent lunge, breath in. Breath out, arrowhead, crown forward, arms back. As you come up, both legs straight, arms to the sky, left toes turn in, right to the front, side angle, right forearm to thigh, left arm reaches. Up and over, reverse your warrior. Hands clasped behind as you bow to the inner right thigh, head heavy. Release through your bind, 10 toes front of the mat. Crescent lunge, inhale, we go again. Exhale, crown forward, arms back, arrow. Inhale, all the way up, straighten the legs, side angle to the back of your mat, reach, settle. Maintain the lunge, reverse the warrior, full breath in. Hands interlace behind to bow to the inner thigh, narrow the scapula. From here, crescent lunge, reach for the ceiling, square the hips. Slow tap of your right knee down to the earth. Half Hanumanasana, catch a bind behind and bow in. Rebend into that left knee, right lower leg catches behind, keep the bind. Reverse here, full breath in. As you exhale, hands windmill to the earth, easy twist, right leg, knee lifts, left arm lifts. All the way up for crescent lunge, reach for the ceiling, inhale. Exhale for arrowhead, forward. Straighten both legs as we come up and over, side angle to the front of the mat, right forearm to thigh, left reaches. Reverse the warrior to the inhale, maintain that deep lunge. Catch a bind behind, bow to the inner thigh. Let the head go. Release your bind, crescent lunge, square the hips, lift it up. Slow delivery, right knee to the earth. Catch the bind behind, Straighten your right leg, bow in. If it's too strong, keep the hands to the ground. As you inhale, rebend into your right knee, keep the bind, lower left leg kicks back, hold. Release and reverse, inhale. Hands windmill to the earth. Last time, easy twist off your left knee, right arm to the sky. Exhale, hands to mat, plank pose. Forward onto your toes for the breath in. Full or supported chaturanga, breath out. Up dog, perhaps cobra. Rolling that back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Rock forward. Slow delivery, knees to the ground. Right leg kicks to the back of the mat. Left knee nose, tiger curl. Left knee taps down. Again, last time, knee nose. Three-legged dog, left to the sky. Roll the hip open, squaring your chest. So more press into the left hand than the right. Level through your hips, left foot through between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale for arrowhead, crown forward, arms back. Inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest, lift it up. As you exhale, hands to prayer, Dagasana, fly. Take 3 breaths here in your balance, lifting from the front of that left hip, dropping the front of the right hip. 1 more breath. Light landing, right toes, back of the mat. Reach for the ceiling on your inhale. And as you exhale, palms through air, cut that right elbow to the left thigh. Pause. 1 more breath here. Inhale, rise it up. All the way, straighten the left leg. Long edge of mat towards the back of the mat, crescent lunge, breath in. Exhale for arrowhead, crown forward, arms back. Inhale, stork pose. It's this big, big lift up. Hands through prayer. Left leg kicks back. Dagasana, fly. Heel presses back, toes down. Hold, 3 breaths. Hug the belly, hug the low ribs. Lengthen crown to heel. 1 more breath. Soft landing, toes to the back of the mat. Reach for the ceiling. Inhale. Palms through prayer. Left elbow, right knee. Twist, breath out. 1 more breath here. Inhale, crescent, reach it up. Straighten through the right leg, 10 toes long edge. And then towards the front of the mat, drop your hands, plank pose. Full breath in. Breath out, chaturanga, supported or not. Up dog for your inhale. Down dog for your exhale. Full breath here, downward dog. High on your tiptoes. Deep bend into your knees, knees to mat. Keep your toes tucked and then sit back on your heels for fire toes. Make sure the little toe is tucked under as well. It doesn't like it. And then settle down. Close the eyes. Rest the back of the hands on the thighs. The more weight you put back in your heels, the stronger this is for the soles of the feet.
If it's too much, just lean forward, palms towards knees, even fingertips to mat, even buttocks off heels, more in your all fours, but try and keep your toes tucked if you can. It's a really nice stretch for the soles of the feet. Can be quite strong though. You have 5 more breaths here. Notice all the sensations. That open door to what's happening in your body, ready for you to just step in and notice and feel. Last 2 breaths here. One more. Keep your eyes closed. Rock back forward onto your all fours. Float the feet and just circle the ankles, wiggle the toes. Point and flex the feet. Good. Send both of your heels to the left as you come and sit down, and then swing the legs around in front of you. Take a cross leg with your left leg in front of your right, left leg in front of right. Take your hands to your knees, sit tall on your breath in. As you breathe out, begin your fold forward. You're welcome to sit up on your pillow. The hips and the low back feel tight. It can be a really nice modification and more comfortable. You can get a deeper fold that way sometimes. Try it and see. Take the breath deep into the belly. Begin to walk both of your hands over to the right side of your yoga mat. Think of forehead towards right knee. Keep your left hip slightly pulling back so the hips stay relatively square to the front. And now your right hand is very welcome to slip long down the back of the mat so you can reach fingertip to fingertip, but you're here for a couple of minutes. So don't put yourself in a position that you cannot maintain. If you need some support, you're always welcome to grab the block and take the forehead to the block. The block can come up to that right knee as well, and you can have forehead to block resting between the knee and the head. Start to smooth out your breath and lengthen it. And just for a moment, place a count to both the breath in and the breath out. A 4 or 5 is perfect.
Leaning to the inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. To the exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. Letting the nervous system just lean into the structure of the breath. To use that to help the body relax, to feel safe and secure. Couple more breaths. Just slip your right palm onto the mat but in line with the hip. Press into your right hand to lift and square the chest to the front. Left arm will begin to reach overhead. So you can feel more space here between the ribs and the hip and between the actual ribs themselves. You can bend the left elbow, cup the hand behind the head, look past the left armpit. I like that. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Right hand presses down and away from you. As you inhale to lift up, both hands will come down. Pause. And then change the cross of your leg. Take your right in front. Shuffle on the sit bones. Be comfortable. And fold forward, reaching the arms. Letting the head be heavy. A gentle press of heels away, balls of feet away, toes back to their knees. And a walk of the hands over to the left side. Forehead towards left knee, right hip drawing back. Again, welcome to slip the left arm long to the back of the mat, creeping fingertips away from each other, but remembering not to be in a shape that you cannot maintain. Using the block to the forehead, between knee and forehead if you need some elevation and support. Otherwise, just breathing and sinking into whatever space the breath will create for you. I invite you to lean back towards that counted breath, 4 in, 4 out. Just a little bit longer here. Almost like you feel the sensation, the back of the right hip, the lower third of the right side of the spine, maybe a little through the right waistline. Lift the head. Take your left palm onto the mat in line with the hip. Press the hand down and away as you lift the chest, squaring to the front. Right arm up and overhead, optional bend in the elbow, cup of the head, gaze past armpit. Couple of full breaths into the right side body, spreading the rib cage, lengthening the waistline. One more here. Inhale lifts you all the way up. Right hand comes down. Close the eyes for a moment. With as little shifting as possible, make your way onto the back of your body. Have your pillow handy. As you're lying on your back, grab your pillow and just place it between the knees and the calves and the ankles and have your legs in tabletop. So the pillow's floating above the ground, just like mine. Take a breath in here, squeeze it. As you exhale, slowly and carefully drop all the way over towards the left. Release the back of that left shoulder blade from underneath you, left arm wide. Right arm can also go wide, palm up. Gaze towards the right or even just up towards the ceiling. Now, if this is too strong for you for any reason, although it should be really comfortable, you're welcome to just have the pillow underneath the lower leg and the knees and thighs are stacked on top of each other. So pillow either underneath the left leg or between the lower legs. I prefer between. Settle and relax into this shape. Take any final readjustments that you need to be comfy. Try and hug the knees fairly close up towards the chest and the left arm. When you're comfortable, close down your eyes. Just rest in. Just a minute or so here. So these twists are really nice and gentle release for the back and for the neck, particularly the neck if the head is rolling towards the right on this side. You may notice in twists that your belly starts to rumble with an activation of digestion, partly due to the compression through the belly and the squeezing the insides, but also to do with the body's response to being relaxed, to being in the parasympathetic nervous system. We call it the rest and digest. So
Your practice can become somewhat more of your own from this point on in this video. If you're enjoying being in this twist and you're not ready to move to the other side just yet, you can just sort of switch it off and enjoy this, move to the right side when you're ready, and then of course Shavasana to end. But if you're staying in line with me, and you're staying with me, let's hug the belly to the spine. You might need your hands to help with the lift of the cushion, particularly if it's heavy. Bring the knees back to the middle, and then switch on out. Knees to the right, cushion either underneath the leg or between them. Gaze towards the left or straight to the ceiling, arms wide. Again, taking any readjustments necessary to be comfortable here. And the real key is comfort. If you're not comfortable, you actually can't relax properly. So take time. This little lift of the knees closer towards the chest will create a bit more of a lengthening and broadening through the low back. Notice how the breath feels through the body. If you can make it a bit smoother and softer, please do so. You may be aware of some gripping. Again, if you can release, do. Sometimes we think we're completely relaxed and then we find something's kind of clenching, and when we let that go, there's a ripple effect to other parts of the body. So again, you're welcome to just stay here for longer. If you're enjoying it and you're really comfy, you can. Just make sure you're more or less even both sides. If you're ready to move, slip the bolster from between the legs. Roll onto the back and give the knees a bit of a hug into the chest, more towards the armpits. So take a big breath in here. As you exhale, send your legs long down the mat. Find your way into your Shavasana. Support the body with props as you like. And as you lay still, staying in that quiet place, staying tuned out from the mental chatter and tuned in to the inner sensations. Stepping through that doorway into your body, including your energetics. And just enjoying lingering there for as long as you like.
This is, of course, as always in these videos, an open-ended Shavasana. So thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.